from the studios of First Coast News, Jordan Wilkerson
First Coast Living live.
and David Benfield.
Sounds good to me.
Well, come join us.
This is First Coast Living.
Well, hello and happy Wednesday, hump day, and welcome to First Coast Living. I'm Jordan Wilkerson. David is off today, but we have a really fun show in store. I mean, we've got so much movement going on right before the show even started. It is going to be fabulous. So I kind of want to just jump right into it. You see where I'm standing here, right? I'm in the Winn-Dixie kitchen because it is time for Living in the Kitchen, and today I am joined by Ernesto Goita of El Chinchorro Sports Bar. Thank you so much for being with us today.
Thank you for having me. Thank you.
Of course. Okay, so for those who have not been to your restaurant, tell us about El Chinchorro.
Well, Chinchorro is located in the 11041 Beach Boulevard, inside the Beach Boulevard Flea Market.
Okay.
We open Wednesday through Sunday from 10 o'clock in the morning to 6 o'clock in the afternoon.
Okay, and how would you describe your menu?
Well, it's a Puerto Rican restaurant, mainly Caribbean food, a lot of seafood, the traditional home cooking, grandma's recipe.
Oh, I love the sound of that. Yeah, because you got quite the mix of things here that you're preparing. What are you doing right now?
I'm doing fried plantain for make mofongo. I'm making tostones.
Oh my gosh, that sounds amazing.
Two different items.
Yeah, and I see this. This is a red snapper?
That's a red snapper.
And you serve it with the whole thing.
The whole thing.
Tell me what you were telling me or tell everyone off camera what you were telling me.
Yeah, one of the things in my restaurant is my red snapper is 100% fresh. They come from Maple every Saturday morning.
Wow.
On ice. My fish never touch the freezer. I had to clean it before I serve it. Nothing fresher than that.
Yeah, no, that sounds amazing. and by the way, guys, when I walked into the studio, it smells absolutely delicious. Okay, so this is what you're preparing currently. You do have some items that are already prepared. Why don't you tell me what you got going on here?
Yes, like I said earlier, I mean, this is a grandma's recipe. In the front plate, I got beef skirt with white rice and red beans.
Let me lift this up for the camera here.
Yes,
This is right
absolutely.
here. It looks really delicious. Actually, you know what? I'm going to take that off because I could just see that spilling everywhere. Oh, yeah, that looks good. Skirt steak, you said?
The beef skirt, yeah.
Okay, and then what do you have next to that? Looks like an empanada.
This is an empanada. We do 11 different kind of empanadas in the
11?
restaurant. 11 different.
What? Can you name off some of them?
What? Yes, I got chicken, I got beef, pepperoni pizza.
What?
Wawa with cream cheese, shrimp, octopus, lobster
my
empanadas. I mean, there are 11 different kinds, yes.
What kind did you make today?
That's chicken.
All right, I'm going to go ahead and just break this thing. What kind of sauce did you put with it?
That was a green sauce, cilantro garlic sauce. It's a special recipe from my wife. It's a secret recipe. She don't even want to tell me what is in the recipe.
Nuh-uh.
Yeah, it's a very secret recipe, yes.
Oh my God. Wow. And I like that you stuffed it with the chicken. Like, there's a lot.
Yeah, we do a lot of chicken, yes.
So good.
Yeah.
And that sauce, outstanding. I know why she wants to keep it a secret. All right, moving down the line. Oh, wait, we can't
I
bring it
got,
up.
this one is a can pork chop. It's a huge pork chop.
That's a pork chop?
That is a pork chop, yeah.
Oh my gosh,
Very
I don't even know
popular
how to
in the
eat that
island.
thing.
And
Reminds me of the Flintstones. Remember that
pretty
cartoon?
much, yeah. And we have, as a side order, that was a breadfruit fried tostones.
Okay, so what's the difference between a tostones and plantain?
No, the tostone is made from plantain.
Right.
Yeah,
so,
the only thing is a squash. I mean, we
so
press
it's the
them.
same thing.
It's the same thing. But this was a different item. This is not fried plantain. That's a breadfruit.
Oh, okay.
It's a traditional item from the island.
Interesting.
It's like a little bit more sweeter than the regular plantain.
I like it.
Yep.
I like the little crispiness there.
Yes.
Absolutely delicious. All right. What do we got going here?
That one is a fried cheese with guava sauce.
Come on, you can't go wrong with fried cheese. Now tell me, what inspired your menu? I know you said grandma's cooking.
Yeah. I work in the cuisine for 33 years, and I decided to retire. When I retired, I got depressed because I missed the kitchen.
Okay.
That means my retirement lasts 3 months.
Right.
That means I got to go back in the kitchen.
That's how my husband will be when that time comes. He can't sit still.
Yes, and I decided to open a Chinchorro, a little tiny kiosk with fried food and beers.
Yeah, what does chinchorro mean? Tell
Yes.
everyone.
Chinchorro is a little tiny kiosk on the side of the beach when people stop, have a beer, fry food, and jump to the next one. What in here we call bar hopping. In Puerto Rico, we call chinchorreo.
I love that.
You know what I mean? And I decided to open something basic to keep myself busy.
Right.
But my own clientele keep asking me for more stuff and more stuff and more stuff. I mean, actually, in Jacksonville, there are quite a few Puerto Rican restaurants. They do a lot of modern style cuisine.
Right.
For me, I got to create something different.
Okay.
I want grandma's food.
Yeah.
When we in the island, every Sunday we used to go to church, and from church we'll get together, the family,
Yeah.
and grandma cook for all of it. But in here, we miss that.
Right.
And I decided to create the cuisine to bring those memories to a lot of the
I
people
love
here in the island.
I think that's fantastic. Okay, well, we're gonna have a part 2 with Ernesto in just a bit, and I'm gonna try some of this red snapper and, oh my gosh, the rest of it here. So thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you.
Keep cooking away.
Absolutely.
I'm so excited to try some more stuff because what I have tried so far has been absolutely delicious. All right, well, who needs to hit the high seas and go on a summer vacation? I think we could all say yes to that, right? Well, what if you could, and it's all for a good cause, right? We're joined by the good people of Florida Water Tours and Florida Water Warriors, Christy Corrigan and Kevin Jadek. Thanks for joining us, guys. Great to see you.
Thank you so much for having us.
And so we just had Florida Water Tours on recently, but not Florida Water Warriors. So tell us a little bit about what you do.
So the Florida Water Warriors is a 501c3 nonprofit, and we are based out of Comanche Cove Marina in St. Augustine. And Florida Water Tours is our big sponsor. So we use
that's how it works.
We use their vessels to provide marine science education to the local school groups and families and community members.
That's amazing. And why did you want to pair up for this, a partner in sponsorship?
Marine science education is just crucial in
Yeah.
our school districts, and we need to have more field trips to get kids out of the classroom and onto the water. And what better way than with Florida
Right.
Water Tours?
That's awesome. How many students have you reached so far?
We've reached thousands of students
Really?
every year,
That's
believe
great.
it or not. We started in 2021, and we've taught over 6,000 students since then.
Wow.
Just this spring, we've taught about 1,500 students.
Oh my gosh. And what are they getting out of this exactly?
They're getting
This experience.
hands-on experience with science.
Okay.
And they're getting fresh air. They're looking for wildlife. We get to see a lot of dolphins on
So
the
fun.
GTM River system. And we also do water quality testing. So when they collect water data with us,
Right.
we look at temperature, pH, and we actually look at plankton under the microscope, and we send
Ooh.
that data to the Plankton Monitoring Network.
That is so cool. So what age range, what types of students are you working with here?
So we're actually working now from kindergarten all the way up to college.
Oh, really?
Yeah, we just actually, this coming fall, we're going to be working with Flagler College and their
Very
science
cool.
program. So it's just another big step for us in reaching into the community and showing what we can do here and getting everybody out on the water. Everyone deserves a boat ride.
Right. Well, and then learning along the way. That's so fun. So tell me about how Cruise for a Cause supports Florida Water Warriors.
So for Cruise for a Cause, so we're going to have an all-day event. We're going to have 3 family-friendly dolphin and wildlife tours in the morning.
Wonderful.
And then in the evening, we're going to have an awesome sunset jazz cruise. On board, we're going to have charcuterie, we're going to have drinks on board, beautiful views, and we also have a silent auction going all day as well that is live now. So
Wonderful.
Yeah, so it's going to be great. I mean, FloridaWaterTours.com, FloridaWaterWarriors.org. Give us a call, stop by our shop. I mean, there's so many different ways that you can actually reach us and talk to us.
And we're going to hear some jazz in just a bit, but talk
Yeah.
about some of the things that you brought here today.
Yeah, so this is just a couple of the many things that we turn our boats into actually a floating classroom. So one of the coolest things, in my opinion, is we do have this awesome green sea turtle
Wow,
shell.
it's beautiful.
So this is a real shell.
my
we were
gosh.
lucky enough; it was donated to us by FWC.
Can I turn it around for the camera?
Yeah, of course.
Look at this, y'all.
I mean, the shelling on them is just absolutely amazing. And what's funny is it's not green. So why are they
Right.
called the green sea turtle?
I know, it's so interesting.
They, each one is unique, so they can actually, scientists can just see a specific shell, and they all have a unique shell, just like how we have a fingerprint.
Yeah.
And then the reason they're called the green sea turtle is they eat so much green algae and seagrass,
okay.
it actually dyes them green.
Oh
like
my
they're
gosh, that's
fat
so
green.
interesting.
Yeah.
Like flamingos, they're
Yeah, eating
what they eat makes
crustaceans
them
that
pink.
are dying.
Yeah.
Them. Yes, of course. And then some things we always like to try to show people is what do you think's in our jars here?
Oh gosh. This looks like some sort of seaweed. Oh no, is that a plastic bag?
Yes.
Oh,
And
it is. It's like a grocery store bag. And is this a jellyfish?
And that one's actually a jellyfish.
Okay, I like to look at this one. This one makes me sad, y'all.
Yeah, so we
no
always,
littering,
we always
please.
like to just show that,
Yeah.
because sea turtles out there. People always ask us why are they eating
sea
plastic
turtles.
bags?
Yeah.
But it's pretty hard even for us standing here or looking at it.
Right.
So a couple of ways we can just help because they don't have a voice. They can't come
Right.
out and wave signs or anything like that. So just easy ways for us since we're right in the middle of sea turtle nesting season right now. Clean, dark, and flat. I mean, it's just
right.
easy. Pack it in, pack it out.
Perfect.
Keep the beaches flat. That doesn't mean don't build sandcastles, bury your friends, but when you're done,
Put it back
flatten
how it
everything
was.
out because that can deter mom from coming on as well
Yeah.
as the babies. They're the size of my palm when they're born, so they have
Yeah.
they're tough. So they have a rough thing trying to get out there, so they fall in a hole. It feels like the Grand Canyon for that little guy.
Poor babies.
And then when you go at night, enjoy the stars. Let your eyes adjust. You don't need flashlights. Just enjoy, be on the beach, and you'll see pretty much the beach is dark because when the babies hatch, they want to get right into the ocean.
Right. Well, I think it's fantastic what you're doing. Cruise for a Cause coming up, right?
July 18th.
July 18th, and we actually have High Tide Jazz Band who's going to be performing, right?
Yes, right.
And we're going to hear them right now. Take it away, boys. It's time for Jack's Jams. Well, after much anticipation, Arts Collective Theater is opening its doors for the first time with the musical Victor Victoria, and we have Lee Hamby and Phaedra Delanois here to tell us all about it. Great to see you guys again. Thanks for joining us.
Thanks for having us.
Okay, congratulations. I'm
Thank
sure
you
you're
so
very,
much.
very excited. So how did Arts Collective come about first, though, and what would you say sets it apart from others out there?
So, I mean, like everything, it started as a conversation. Me and my friend Julie were in New York City and sitting in a little cabaret theater, and we were like, you know what, this would be so fun to do. We want to decorate it the way we want to decorate it, and it'd be funky and fun,
yeah.
and be a little different. And so we're not just going to do theater, we'll do live music. We're actually going
cool.
to do film in the space because we've got a big giant LED wall.
Nice.
So we can do film, we can do comedy, we can do theater, cabaret, all of the above.
I think that's fantastic. So
Yeah.
that's what you mean by Art Collective,
Yes.
right? A little bit of everything, a little bit of something
Yes.
for everybody.
Yep.
All right, so tell us about Victor Victoria and why that was chosen as your first production.
So we really wanted to focus on making our first foray into the Jacksonville art scene with shows that mean a lot to both us personally and have an incredible message. So Victor
Right.
Victoria talks about living authentically and representing the line of who you are versus who you want to be. And I just think that the talent that we have on stage does such a good job of demonstrating that. So it's the perfect season opener with a great cast and crew. I'm really excited about what we're about to put on.
It was also a bucket list show for me. My
Well, and
top.
here's the thing, because I've heard of it, but I don't know what it's about. So tell me about it.
It's like a mystery,
Okay.
farce, comedy.
Okay.
It's a woman that is having trouble. She's a soprano in a touring opera company.
I see, okay.
And she can't find work. So she's poor. She stumbles into this club and
Mm-hmm.
she meets this guy that becomes her best friend. And they come up with this scheme that she can become a woman playing a man to get the work as a
Interesting.
drag
Oh, that's
queen.
why it's Victor Victoria.
exactly.
Julie Andrews was in the movie. A lot of people know the
my
Julie
gosh.
Andrews movie from 1982.
And does it follow that?
Oh, 100%.
Okay.
Some new songs. Henry Mancini wrote the music.
Very cool.
So yeah, it's a
Oh my
great
gosh.
classic. It has an old-fashioned feel to it.
I need to go and watch that.
Lots
Because like
of
I said, I
dancing.
have heard of it, but that is one I
Oh,
have
you
not
have
seen.
to.
You would love
Yeah.
it.
Oh,
You
you
would
have
love
to.
it.
Okay, I got to
Yeah.
do that. All right, so what's next then for Arts Collective Theater?
Once Upon a One More Time, which is a
like
Cinderella story, princess, all your favorite
Okay.
princesses and princes, told with all Britney Spears music.
No.
Yes.
Yes.
Once
yes.
I just got
upon a
chills.
one more time. I know. It's a perfect mix of ridiculous and campy
And nostalgia.
goodness.
and female power.
How cool is that?
It's
Very
going to be
fun.
incredible. It's
Yeah.
going to be incredible. They've already started pre-production,
Yep.
and
Wow.
the ideas that it's just going to be incredible.
Yeah,
it's going to
it's-
be incredible. There's no other word to describe
We're
it.
actually sending out casting notices this week to
Very
people that got cast. So
exciting.
be on the lookout, everybody.
All right, well, I know you have a deal for our viewers. The promo code FCLViewer for $5 off. Thank you for
Yes,
that.
of course.
Where do they go to learn more? How long is this production going to be happening? And give us the website.
So we open the building and the show on Friday, this Friday the
that's
10th, and we
exciting.
run till the 26th of July.
Okay.
www.artscollectivetheater.com, and all the information there to volunteer, audition.
yeah.
We're always taking audition submissions on video. Send them
Very
in all the
cool.
time, and you can buy tickets, all the information, everything on the website. But put in that promo code when you go to buy the tickets.
Save yourself that $5.
Heck yeah.
Come out and see this amazing production.
Get yourself a coffee or something with that $5.
Yes.
We'll have refreshments. We'll have all that stuff in there too. Yeah, so you can have wine, beer.
And tell everyone where you're located really quickly.
So our new building is on 6701 Beach Boulevard.
Okay,
At
great.
the end of Dean Road, where it meets Beach, we're right there.
Perfect.
Yep.
It was so great to see you
So
both.
You
Thank you so much
too.
for joining us, and break a leg.
Thank you so much.
I can't wait to hear more. We'll have you back, of course, as you know.
Thank
All
you.
right, well, it's time for me to head on over here because it is time for Homes for Paws with Jax Humane, and we've got Brianna back, and she has brought Clifford. Oh my goodness. You look like Clifford the big red dog. Let me see you. Hi.
Hey, that tail's going.
What a sweetie. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Good, good. Tell us about Clifford.
Yeah, he is just a big dog filled with so much love. He's got a big heart. He loves giving kisses. He loves chilling with you on the couch. And he actually did really great with our kids at summer camp.
Oh, that's good. How was he in the car?
He did fantastic. He was just
Good.
enjoying the ride, enjoying the scenery. So he's just an overall like great dog.
You're such a sweetie. How big is he, man? This dog is huge. I love it. You're just going to be a good cuddler on the couch, aren't you?
Oh yeah. So he's
Do you know about how old he is? And you might have said that. I got distracted by his face, though.
No, yeah, you're good. So he's 5 years old, and he
Okay.
is available for adoption right now. And it's actually a perfect time to adopt. Our Bissell Pet Foundation Empty the Shelters event is going on.
Oh, right.
So all of our adoption fees are waived at 8464 Beach Boulevard.
That's wonderful. How long will that be?
We'll be running this event until July 26th.
Okay,
so.
July 26th. Look at, he's looking at himself in the monitor.
He's
over
like, is
there.
that me?
That's hilarious. Oh my gosh. What, are you getting distracted? But you're not barking or anything. You want to lay down? Come here, baby.
He is so sweet.
Oh my gosh, he is so sweet. All right, and then we're already kind of talking about Toast to the Animals 2026.
Yep,
Tell us about that.
So we have tickets going on sale already. We're also looking for sponsors as well.
Okay.
And the 28th, it is our 28th annual Toast to the Animals
Wow.
Gala. So
That's like
we're
y'all's
just-
biggest event, right?
Yes.
Annual event.
And all of it funds the medical fund at Jacksonville Humane Society. So, you know, all the care our dogs and cat receives, it comes partially from Toast to the Animals as well.
Right.
Yeah. But there's going to be a lot of fun. We'll have a wine pool. We'll have different tastings from restaurants around Jacksonville. And it's just a really good time for everyone to get together, animal advocates, animal lovers to get together and enjoy
there
their
you go.
time.
Oh, now he's cozy.
And there's actually a cuddle corner too. So we'll
a cuddle corner?
Yep.
Oh my gosh, I love that. And really quickly too, do we know what type of dog? I mean, he is like,
we always say
I
mixed
don't-
breed, but
hound dog or something? I don't know, but that's just such a pretty face.
he has a very unique look to him.
Yeah, I love it. All right, well, let's get Clifford a home. Make sure you go to jaxhumane.org, though, where you can see a list and pictures of all the animals you have available to adopt, right?
Yes, ma'am.
And then, of course, donate if you can or volunteer. They would absolutely love your help. Thank you so much, Brianna. Clifford, I hope you get a home soon. You're such a good baby. We'll be right back. Oh.
From the studios of First Coast News, Jordan Wilkerson
First Coast Living live.
and David Benfield.
Sounds good to me.
Well, come join us.
This is First Coast Living.
Welcome back. It is now time for Rain or Shine with meteorologist Mike Prangley. And
Yes.
it's looking beautiful out there.
It looks beautiful, but yes, the
But
heat
it's
is
hot.
on.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, today we'll actually tie for our hottest day of summer. So notice
wow.
we've already got 89 Jacksonville, 99 is how it feels. So that's what we're watching and tracking. We've got a weather impact alert for heat today. Okay, in fact, not just today, it's a 4-day heat wave. And the problem is this, Jordan, we're going to feel like 100 as we head into the next few minutes, and then we stay there all the way through sunset. So that's what's
Wow.
different about this heat. It's intense, long duration, and notice we're not seeing much rain. We're not
You know,
gonna get
Rob,
that
my
cold
husband,
shower.
was like, oh yeah, maybe we'll take a walk a little bit later. And he's like, it's supposed to be a little bit cooler. No, it was not cooler.
No.
He's telling me. It's funny.
You should know, you're
As
the
a meteorologist. Yeah. I'm like, okay, babe, yeah, we'll take a walk.
Yeah, and you
Too
can
hot.
actually bring this up to him. So we got a heat risk scale. This is something new we've just started in the last couple of years. It's a 4 out of 4 for us. So notice it goes from hydrate 1, 2, 3 is red, 4
Okay.
is purple. We're full of purple. That's not good.
No.
And there's our weather
It's
impact alert
dangerous.
today through Saturday, 11 a.m. to 7 p.m. Feels like 105 to 112. Once you get to 112, that's an extreme heat warning criteria.
I feel bad for all these construction workers too.
I know.
I mean, how do they do it? I really don't know.
They work in the middle of the night when I'm coming to work.
Well, that's, yeah,
Hopefully
maybe
most
that's
of
what they
them
need to
are.
do.
A weekend, if you're looking for relief, we do have some by Sunday. So notice weather impacts alerts right through there Saturday, but then
Okay.
Sunday back to our stormy season. And then next week, there it is.
In the
Chilly
80s.
86
Chilly.
by Tuesday. 86.
Hey, it's going to feel a lot cooler, that's for sure. Thank you so much for that, Mike.
You got it.
It's time for me to head back to the kitchen, though, because I'm going to be joining Ernesto of El Chinchorro Sports Bar. And man, what you made for me already was absolutely delicious. And you were kind of finishing up. We've got that
Thank
snapper
you.
in the front. I'm going to try that after, because look how pretty that is. I can't mess this up. Look at this real quick. That red snapper, and he gets the whole fish on your plate. What do you get every Saturday from Mayport Fresh, never frozen? Look at
Correct.
that. Isn't that cool? I love the local aspect as well. All right, so what did you just finish up here as well?
At the al ajillo shrimp.
Okay, we'll try
on
that.
top of the mofongo.
Wait, what's mofongo?
Mofongo is a smashed plantain
Okay.
with bacon, garlic, and spices.
It's delicious is what it is. Thank you so much. Okay, and then
We
what
have
do
the
we have
octopus salad.
here? Whoa. And what goes into that?
They got bell peppers.
Mm-hmm.
They have green onions, oregano,
Ooh, so-
olive oil.
So fresh. That's really good.
Thank you.
I'm used to more of like the fried kind,
Uh-huh.
but I really like this texture. How did you make this one? With pan fry or?
No, that one we boil it.
Boiled.
we
Yeah,
boil it,
I
yes,
like that texture actually. Really good. Okay, and then what do you have here?
That's a traditional plate in the island where we use by Christmas a lot. Is a pigeon pea rice with the pork chunks,
Oh my God.
fried pork chunks.
That sounds amazing too. I will take a bite of that in just a moment. But
Awesome.
we have to talk about happy hour, baby. Tell me what you got there.
Well, we have the frozen drinks. We carry strawberry daiquiris, margaritas, piña colada, mango daiquiri.
Whoa.
For 3 to 5 at $5 for drinks.
That's great.
And we have the empanada special that we do 3 empanadas for $10.
Okay, that's awesome. And you have how many empanadas options? 11?
11 different kinds.
Yeah,
yes.
if you didn't see his first segment, 11 different options. And that chicken one I tried was absolutely delicious. All right, since we're talking about happy hour though, what is this here?
This is a traditional drink that we make in Puerto Rico by Christmas season.
Okay.
And in the restaurant, because all the customers ask all the time, I make it year round. all year
Okay,
round.
so what is it
And
exactly?
They call coquito.
Coquito.
Coquito. It's like a kind of eggnog in United States,
Okay.
but it's based in coconut milk, coconut cream, rum, and
Is it
different
like a
spices.
rumchata?
Kind of.
Okay,
but
so
kind
not
of, yeah.
exactly,
Yeah.
but similar.
Try.
Should we? Do we just shoot
Yeah,
it? Okay.
yeah.
Wait. How do we say?
Salud.
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 Okay, here we go. Oh, that is so good. Oh my gosh, that is decadent.
Awesome.
So now that's available all the time?
All the time. I give it to the guests at every single table every time they eat.
Oh, that's so nice. That
so
is
like a gift
delicious.
from us to them.
Yeah, that's so nice. Okay, so how long have you been in business?
4 years.
4 years.
Yes, in August 22nd, we're going to be the anniversary.
That's, well, congratulations.
Thank
Now
you.
tell me a little bit about your menu development over the last 4 years. Do you ever change it seasonally or how does that go?
No, every 6 months I rechange the menu.
Really?
But every week I do a different plate.
Okay, that's exciting. Like a special?
Yes, like a special. There's no normal in the menu.
Right.
To your secret. I have to bring my mom from Puerto Rico.
Oh my gosh.
Every 3 months to practice all these new platters.
Really?
Yes, she teach me and I put my touch on it. But my mom come every 3 months from the island
That is
to give me the
amazing.
special crumbles recipe.
I bet she's so proud of you.
Oh.
What's her favorite dish?
Mom, all of it.
All of it? What's
No,
yours?
but mine's the fresh snapper. The fresh
All right, I
snapper.
might have to just grab that then since we do have a little bit more time. I didn't want to take too much time. I'm going to bring that over. All right, so how do you recommend eating
Fingers.
a whole fish?
Fingers.
Are you serious? I'm going to pick this thing up?
Yeah, there's no silverware with it. It's just
All
fingers.
right, let's do it. So just kind of, but how though? Like the
But
side,
you
eat the bite?
pinch it with a lime first.
Okay.
Use a-
Oh, I just pick a piece. I don't carry
Yeah,
the whole
exactly,
thing.
yeah.
I was
You
about to
pinch-
grab the whole thing and put it up to my face.
No, no.
All right. Just pinch a piece off. Oh yeah, look at that, y'all. Oh my God, that is delicious.
Thank you. And you can
I feel like you
feel
can
the
tell.
fresh.
I was gonna say I
Yes,
can
yeah.
tell that it's not frozen. Like you can tell.
It's a big difference for the frozen fish to
Wow.
the fresh fish.
And then what's the sauce you're gonna do?
Mayo ketchup.
Just simple.
well, we have the special ingredients too.
Oh, the secret.
Yeah,
You
the
can't
secret
tell.
ingredient. Yeah, secret ingredient from the grandma's recipe.
This is absolutely delicious. Tell everyone and once again where you're located.
I'm located in 11041 Beach Boulevard, inside the Beach Boulevard Flea Market.
Okay. And Wednesday through Sunday, or
We're Wednesday to Sunday.
I was listening, y'all. All right, time to keep eating with my hands here. I'm gonna dip this, and in the meantime, we're gonna toss it over to break. Thank you so much for joining
Thank you very
us.
much. Thank you. Thank you.
Welcome back. It is now time for Watch Party Wednesday with director and comedian Leroy Aaron. Great to see you again. I hope you enjoyed your time off.
I did. It was wonderful.
Good.
Celebrated my baby boy's birthday. He turned 14.
Oh, hey, happy birthday, Quinn.
Happy birthday, Quinn. So we had a great time. And, I had a chance to watch a bunch of stuff.
I'm sure you did.
So if you're ready to jump on in,
What you got for us?
All right. First off, we're going to start with Hulu with the drama Gary. Now, this is a special standalone prequel episode to the hit FX Hulu show The Bear. All right,
okay.
Gary is a special episode of the comedy drama series The Bear, written by and starring the cast members Ebron Moss-Bachrach and John Berthal, and it was directed by the series creator. The episode is a flashback to early 2019 when Richie's pregnant wife Tiff is close to her due date. Richie and Mikey got a job from Jimmy and take their emotionally charged road trip from Chicago to Gary, Indiana.
Oh, okay.
So it doesn't include the main character from The Bear. It includes his cousin and his deceased brother.
Okay.
And so this episode basically just feeds into the new season of The Bear that started
Oh, interesting.
2 weeks ago. So it's really
Into
good.
the new season, not necessarily to the whole series?
Nope.
Oh,
This is
that's
the- yep,
interesting.
This is the last and final season of The Bear.
Okay, I see.
And so this was kind of like a little tease episode before the season started.
cool.
And so when you watch it, it feeds right into
Wow.
the new season. And you'll see what I'm saying when you watch
Okay,
it.
yeah.
But
Well, I
it
haven't
was-
even watched The Bear, and everyone says it's so good.
so
But
good.
then somebody told me like it's pretty intense, like anxiety-ridden
yeah, no,
kind of.
no,
So I'm like, I don't
definitely
know if I
have to
want to watch some. But I do like scary movies, which also gives you anxiety. So I don't know.
Yeah, no, well, this is a different kind of anxiety. It's
like the pressure's
it's
on.
a pressure.
Yeah.
You're in the kitchen.
Right.
It's kind of like when we have deadlines here at the station, that kind of anxiety. So I don't know if you want to sit there and watch 4 episodes of it.
Right,
like,
right.
You know, but I'll watch
Space
a
it out
couple
a
of
little.
episodes,
Okay.
watch some cartoons, and
There
come
you
back.
go.
But the Bear is wonderful.
Okay,
And Gary is also good. Again,
Okay.
to be a standalone episode, it was a great lead-in. So please check out Gary. It's on Hulu, and then watch The Bear's new and final season.
Uh-oh. All right. Thank you for that.
All righty. So next we're gonna head over to HBO Max with the horror comedy movie They Will Kill You.
Oh.
Starring. Starring. Is that
Hello.
right?
Yeah.
Nope, that's the wrong one. I'm sorry.
that's okay.
That's the
We
wrong
moved
one.
on.
I'm gonna go. Okay, so this one that we have up is the sci-fi comedy Good Luck, Have Fun, and Don't Die. Now this is starring Sam Rockwell and Juno Temple. It's pretty funny.
Oh, okay, it's a comedy.
It's very funny. This is about a man from the future who arrives at a diner in Los Angeles where he must recruit the precise combination of disgruntled patrons to join him in a one-night quest to save the world from a terminal threat of a rogue artificial intelligence.
Ooh.
Right.
sounds
That's a
interesting.
deep plot when I read it, and I was like, oh,
Yeah.
I got to watch this.
And it's like kind of seems hopefully not relevant, but it sounds kind of relevant.
But you know, everything about AI is relevant.
I
so
know,
that's
I
what's
know.
going. That's so
Freaks
you know,
me out.
you don't know if life is imitating art or art is imitating life with all these AI, you
Yeah.
know, possible futures. But this movie is no different. It's very entertaining.
Okay.
About an hour and a half on Hulu. And again, it's pretty funny. And it's called Good Luck, Have Fun, and Don't Die.
And I like Sam Rockwell.
Sam Rockwell's a great actor. He's very good. All right, moving on. Next, we have, who do we have next?
Is it the scary one? Yeah, the scary
Yeah,
one.
let's do the Survival of the Thickest.
Oh.
Ooh, fine. Let's go over to Netflix with the comedy drama series Survival of the Thickest, starring Michelle Buteau, Tasha Smith, and comedian Tone Bell. I really love this series. Survival of the Thickest follows Mavis Beaumont, a black plus-size stylist reinventing her life after a breakup, determined to thrive with the help of her chosen family, a body-positive outlook, and a bold fashion sense. Based on Michelle Buteau's memoir, the series is praised for its humor, inclusivity, and heartfelt storytelling. Again, this is another series that's on Netflix. It's on its third and final season.
Okay.
I think Michelle Buteau is one of my favorite actresses also.
Really?
And she's also one of my celebrity crushes. So I hope this review
hello.
reaches her and she gives me a chance for
There
a
you
date.
go.
But the show itself is unbelievable. It's all about body positivity
Yeah.
and making the best out of your situation. situation. It's well written, and it also comes from her memoir of the same name. So hopefully after I watch the show, I can go read the book just to kind of compare.
Sounds interesting.
But this is very good. It's very funny. You know, and I think a lot of people can relate from it because, you know, nobody's perfect.
Right.
And everybody's trying to make the best of themselves.
That's a good point.
I think Survival of the Thinkers is a great watch
I like
for everybody.
the name too.
I do too. I love it. It's on Netflix, and I think you really enjoy it.
Out of the three, which one would you pick the top choice here?
Top choice, Survival of the Thickest.
Really? Okay,
Yep.
that's the one.
Yep.
Well,
Survival
your
of the
crush
Thickest.
is in there, so
Hey,
it makes
you know,
a little more sense.
Yep, absolutely. So if you see this, Michelle, I'm ready.
All right, Leroy, thank you so much for that. Always fun. And enjoy your time with Quinn. Again, happy birthday,
Thank you,
Quinn.
thank you.
I hope you had a great time and have a great summer. And we'll be right back. Well, I am now joined by Christian Turquet of Alpha Foundations, and today we are talking about extreme heat, which Mike and I were just talking about, right? And dry conditions, how that can affect your home. So thank you so much for joining us today.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
Of course. So some of the things that we are dealing with in our weather currently, right? We had a drought earlier in the season. It's really, really hot, but let's talk about drought right now. What can happen to our homes when we encounter a drought or significant lack of water?
Yeah, so there's a number of different signs and symptoms you'll notice as your house kind of can shift and move due to the lack of moisture and the extreme heat that we're seeing lately. So drywall cracks in the brick exterior of your home, your chimney can start to lean a little bit. Ooh. Doors and windows might not operate properly. They might start to rub or not latch as they're supposed to.
Okay.
You can also see some trip hazards on your exterior concrete slabs, so driveways, patios, pool decks, things like that. Mm-hmm. So a lot of different stuff around the house that you'll start to notice kind of shifting and moving.
And so when we're in the midst of a drought or extreme heat, can you share some tips then on how homeowners can protect their homes and their foundation?
Sure. So one of the issues that we deal with is the soils become overly dry. So what we would like to do is keep those a little bit more moist.
Okay.
So watering your soil, typically in the early mornings or the late afternoons, evening times, to make sure that water gets absorbed deeper into the soil.
And it's not evaporating right away.
When it's
that's
99
smart.
degrees,
Yeah.
it's tough. So that way we're keeping a little bit more moist.
Okay.
And then also water management's key. So if you have gutters on your house, you want to make sure those downspouts are pointed away from the house and you're not just flooding the corners with a whole roof's worth of water.
Yeah, because a lot can come down and quickly.
Exactly.
What are some of the options for repair if homeowners are noticing the issues, though, in their home that are resulting from this?
Sure. So you're going to want to get a certified foundation professional out to inspect your house, both inside and out. At that point, they can kind of direct you based off of what issues you're having. It's going to be different if you're on a crawl space or a slab, or even have a basement or something of that nature. So there's a number of different repair options, also based on whether you're having moisture issues or if it's just more of a movement settlement kind of thing going on.
And so talk about the importance of prioritizing structural repairs versus cosmetic.
Sure. So doing the cosmetic repairs are fun. They make everything very pretty.
Right.
But if you're not taking care of the root cause and you're just addressing the symptoms, all those issues are going to come back. So the cracks in the drywall, the bouncy floors, the cracks in the tile. There's no point in redoing your kitchen if you're going to have to redo it again.
Yeah, Band-Aid's not going to fix it. It's just going to cover it up. Exactly. And then why should homeowners choose Alpha Foundations for help?
So we've been in business for over 23 years at this point. We've done a ton of houses in the area. We are also employee owned, so everybody has a vested interest in taking care of the homeowners and doing it the right way the first time.
Right, right. Well, if somebody is interested and they're noticing these issues in their homes, because like I said, I mean, this summer has been brutal. Where can they go to learn more info?
alphafoundations.com or groundworks.com, and it'll direct you right to us.
Wonderful. Well, thank you so much for helping us out with that. I mean, I know that we've all dealt with, in the Florida heat, I mean, some sort of cracking or movement in the foundation, but I really like that you told us just kind of water the soil around, when it's a little bit cooler outside, so that way it can help, because I never knew that, and I actually didn't think that would help. So thank you so much for that tip.
No problem.
But I'm not the expert, right? I have no idea, but I just thought that was a really nice tip. So thank you so much for that. And now we're going to switch things up, and we're going to take you right now to La Petite Paris. To La Petite Paris. We are transporting ourselves to Paris today with head chef John. Thank you so much for having me.
Thank you.
Oh my gosh, we've had you in the studio before. The food was absolutely fabulous, but now you've really outdone yourself here. So tell everyone, what are we looking at on the table?
Well, what we have here, these are our different catering platters that we do offer. Baguette sandwiches, croissant sandwiches, a mix of baguettes and croissants, pastries, fruit bowls, different things like that. This is our, just for catering, for big events, things like that you may have going on.
That's really cool. What would you say is your most popular one?
From here, our most popular is going to be our Parisian, which is just the baguette sandwich with butter, ham, Swiss. Probably next is going to be our Montmartre.
What goes on that?
That is made with our house-made herb aioli.
Whoa.
With a sous vide chicken, roasted zucchini and squash with bacon.
Oh, that sounds so
and
good.
red bell peppers.
And it's a scratch kitchen, I hear?
And then we do make mostly everything is from scratch.
Wow.
So we start out with a house-made aioli, with a house-made herb aioli, which then we make the house tuna salad, the house chicken salad. Different sauces have a lot more things that we have coming up as well.
Yeah, and I actually was talking with a girl inside. I was like, what did you get? What did you get? I want to know what you got. Is it good? She's like, I got the veggie sandwich and it was delicious. So if you're vegetarian, they do also have options there as well. And some salads, I imagine.
This would be our vegetarian.
Oh, that's it right there. Awesome. What would you say, though, is your favorite, John?
Ooh, my favorite.
Is it out here?
It is. My favorite, because I'm very simple, is I do like the Parisian.
Taking it back to the Parisian. I think I got to try that then here. Well, should I grab this one? I'll grab this one. Let's see. So look at it, guys. That looks delicious. Very simple, but it must be absolutely delicious if this is the favorite, right? Let's go ahead and give it a whirl here. So tell us exactly what's on here. What kind of cheese?
Swiss cheese. Your smoked ham with a French Swiss butter. And another thing that we do as well is all the meats and cheeses. I do slicing house. Oh yeah. So they're all freshly sliced. The chicken board.
I can see why this is a favorite. You don't even need condiments. The butter is all you need. Is it dripping down my face right now? John, this is so delicious. And like I said, we've had you in the studio before. It was good then, it's good now. And they have 3 locations they can come and check you out, right?
3 locations. We have our one in Atlantic Beach, our one here at Southside, and then also our one in Mandarin off San Jose.
So come on in, eat here, take it to go, get it catered, whatever you fancy. John, thank you so much. Cheers to you. Cheers to Le Petit Paris.